used to drive by this place.
Miranda Palm won't go so far as to say her house is haunted.
Was it your husband?
No, he wasn't here.
But she claims the linens in her closet tend to fall out on their own.
Was it you?
No, neither one of us. I was just here watching TV.
Driving by this house near the airport, one might never suspect or remember the horrific scene here 24 years ago. A crime that captivated the city in 1985. A quadruple homicide. 3 women and 1 little girl brutally murdered by the man they once trusted, Jerry Correll. He's still on death row, and the house still a home, this time to Miranda, her husband, and 2 children. Renters who had no clue of the Correll case at signing.
Actually, I didn't know until after I was living here. My immediate reaction was to ask my landlord about it, and he totally denied everything about it.
She's right, the landlords are denying knowledge of it.
What are you talking about?
There's
Crime?
a quadruple homicide 25 years ago on that property?
What are you talking about? I never heard anything.
Did you know it when you bought the house that there was a crime there?
No.
They didn't tell you?
No.
The landlords themselves say they weren't told about the Correll crime when they bought the property a few years ago, and for one good reason.
Doesn't have to be disclosed.
He's absolutely right. Florida law states that homicide, suicide, or death are not material facts that must be disclosed in a real estate transaction.
It could hinder the sale, so you would do your seller a disservice. As long as it's public record, buyers can investigate those things.
That's realtor Malty Strauss as a selling agent. But as a buyer's agent, does he tell shoppers about the murders?
I definitely would tell them.
Even at the risk of damages to the seller.
We're kind of in a tough spot here.
Realtor Jody Gross would also tell buyers.
We're, as realtors, always taught disclose, disclose, disclose.
She'd also be forthcoming as a seller's agent.
A triple homicide or something, where there's film cameras in front of the house and stuff like that, I would strongly recommend to the sellers to disclose that.
It's what happened here, the Deltona house, where 6 people were bludgeoned to death by a baseball bat in 2004. It only sat on the market 6 months before a new family who was told about the murders moved in. And the family still lives there, just like Miranda Palm will.
I like the neighborhood. My neighbors are friendly.
But the question still remains for the landlords.
When you try to sell that property again, are you going to let the future buyer know that there was a
No.
Good thing Miranda's in it for the long haul.
I actually just re-signed my lease here.
In Orlando, David Martin, Fox 35 News.